childhood obesity, it is ramping up. As we saw in an interview with Robin the other day, First Lady Michelle Obama has taken the lead at the White House, promising to eliminate childhood obesity in a single generation. And with 30% of kids in the U.S. overweight or obese, that is an ambitious goal. Our Dr. Richard Besser is here again this morning, taking a look at how some communities are tackling it. Rich?
George, I went to Philadelphia, where an innovative new program, low cost, it's changing the way thousands of kids eat. They're switching from junk food to fresh fruits and vegetables, and at the same time, making it seem very cool.
At John Welsh Elementary School, Nurse Stephanie was seeing the effects of the obesity epidemic right before her eyes.
You're seeing obesity in elementary school students?
Oh, yes.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, asthma, and of course, the social stigma.
When you start that young, they've got bigger health risks. It starts younger, it gets worse.
But what's different here in North Philadelphia is that the community wasn't willing to stand back and watch their children's health diminish.
Some people feel that this problem is just overwhelming.
It's not impossible to have an impact on obesity. Even by making small changes, you can have dramatic impacts.
Nonprofit group The Food Trust came in and implemented a series of low-cost, high-impact standards for the school. First up, in vending machines. Only water, juice, and milk, no soda. For snacks, pick a single serving under 200 calories. In math class, students do problem sets around nutrition. And then there's Banana Day. Yes, that's the principal in a banana costume.
They were 25 cents a piece, and we sold over 400 bananas.
The kids go for this.
Oh, they love it. They love it.
Sixth grader Ivana Estevez is convinced healthy eating is not only important, it's cool.
How do you know if a bottle of drink is healthy or not?
Because you look at the three important things. 1, calories, 2, how many servings are there, and 3, the total fat.
Has this program changed what type of snacks you eat?
When my mom, she goes food shopping, she buys like grapes and apples and oranges.
What type of snacks were you eating then?
I was eating Doritos, Cheetos, a lot of soda.
There's proof these small steps are working. A 2-year study found that this type of education cut the rate of children becoming overweight in half. But more needs to be done, moving beyond the school and into the community.
So what's next is we surveyed children as they left the store, and it turned out that for $1.07, they were purchasing 360 calories a visit. It's got to be not just in the cafeteria, but in corner stores.
Now when the students go to the corner store, they are bombarded with fresh fruit choices.
Watermelons, they're my favorite.
Grapes, I like grapes. Pineapple is healthy and it tastes good.
I have a lot less stomach aches coming in to me, a lot less headaches. Keeps them in the classroom, and that's where they need to be.
In the town's most prized possession, a new supermarket.
This is the best. Like, the only place we had to get food was like Rite Aid.
Secretary Vilsack, we visited an inner-city school in Philadelphia that is doing some very creative work around nutrition. How do you take what you learn from some of these small pilot programs and bring them to scale?
Well, part of it is raising the standards. Part of it is rewarding schools that take nutrition and physical activity very seriously.
But for the students here, the reward will be a long and healthy life. The federal government will be distributing $700 million to grants to communities just like this one. But even that may not be enough. At John Welsh Elementary School, George, where this program is taking place, budget cuts force them to get rid of their gym teacher.
Well, that's part of the problem, because nutrition is only half of the equation. Exercise is the other. And when you've got so many school districts cutting back on the exercise, what can parents do?
Well, you can't assume your child's getting enough physical activity at school. So you have to look to see, are there any after-school programs in your community? If they're not, groups of parents need to go to the school board and demand those. Go to your local government, go to your Y, your Boys and Girls Clubs, and see what can be done to get that activity going.
And how do they know if the food in the cafeteria is healthy?
It's easy. What I did, I went to school and had lunch with my children, and I saw what they were eating. You can look at the USDA website, see what they should be eating. A survey by USDA showed that only 25% of schools are serving food that meets their standards for nutritious food.
Only that? Wow. Okay, Rich Besser, thanks very much.